What's up, fam? I'm excited about the new content dropping on Guardian Tales tonight, and in today's video we're going to look at the patch notes, we're going to talk about the new unit and all the other content coming our way. And if you're looking for more tips, trips, guides, and walkthroughs on gaming and content creation, make sure to subscribe to both my YouTube and my Twitch so you don't miss another upload or live stream. Now let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the patch notes. We have a new PvE content with Nightmare World 7, the Dungeon Kingdom. We have Comazone Land having some balance patches and some updates, like a ranking system being included. Now, this is the most exciting part. If there is any part of this video that is the most exciting that you guys are waiting for, it is this one right here. Hero Evolution Segmentation. They are going to be breaking up the hero evolving process to limit breaking, so that each hero upgrade only consumes 40 evolution stones, which means they're either going to do little bridges in between the current levels, or they're expanding the levels and making them more obtainable with the 40 evolution stones so that you can see the progress a little bit easier. They're still keeping the same process goals for that, 840, but they're splitting it into smaller goals to make it feel more obtainable and more organic. There's also a hero reset function that has been added to return the money used to grow the hero. Heroes of level 4 or higher can be initialized using the hero reset stone. The goods to be returned is initialize the information based on unique, rare, may differ from normal heroes. I'm interested to see how that's going to function. I'm not exactly sure what my thoughts are on that right now. Display a list of all rewards for repeated battles. I like that. Transcendence Hammer, the second, and actually this is probably the most exciting part of this entire video. Transcendence Hammer added. The cow did it again. They surpassed my expectations. Not only last time did they bring the magic metal into play with the sweet little boxes that give you all the goodies, all of the exotic weapons that I can never drop in the summons. I cannot tell you how many free summons I've wasted on weapons to never get any luck. But then I get all this luck with heroes. I don't understand it. It's crazy. Transcendence Hammer that can be used instead of the same equipment when transcending epic equipment, and it will be used with magic metal to purchase it. Dude, that's sick. This is going to help the free-to-play players finally compete. Dungeon expansion, we got the floating labyrinth going to the 58th floor. I personally don't care about this right now because I can't beat whatever floor I'm on. 40. Yeah, I'm still stuck at 40. We got the roadmap event coming for Halloween till 31st. A roadmap event with the Halloween atmosphere will be held. You can exchange various rewards. So they're going to give us some free-to-play content. And then they got some error correction and improvements. All right, it looks like we got another Earth unit coming to the team. We got Alef. So I am excited about this unit. He looks so sick from a design standpoint. Like, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you guys are making some good. So taking a first glance at Alef's stats here, very lackluster. I don't see a lot of area where that's groundbreaking. I do think his party buff is insane, a range defense plus 70%. I can see him being utilized either triple tank team or a triple melee team with a tank, and it increasing the defense scaling of that team for survivability. I'm not sure exactly where they're going with this character, this unit, and where he essentially fits into like a meta team, but I do see kind of an idea being to counter a range team. The one area that kind of throws us off in a current ranged team right now is the chain skill being triggered off of airborne. If you take a look at this Earth team right here, the only person he can trigger off of is Tinya. If you wanted to run this unit with an Earth team, you could run it with a triple Earth Ogma, or you could actually replace Ogma with Marina if you wanted to. But I definitely see this being more built for a melee style team. Now let's take a look at the other parts of the skills. So we got Avalanche, drops boulders on enemies to inflict 360% of DPS. His regular attack, smash on earth and inflicts damage with a shockwave. Attack, then defense. On hit, the defense increases by 40% for 4 seconds. Again, I could see that being very useful for being able to, for survivability. His defense is just not that high. So I don't see that scaling very well. Let's look at the weapon that he is gonna have. So we have Oros, looks super cool. So we got earth attack, crit hit chance 8%, it's pretty typical. Defense scales up higher HP. On hit, inflicts extra 40% of DPS by 40% chance. Slams the ground 3 times, puts enemies in an airborne state. regen time is 9.2 seconds. So the regen time, that's a pretty large reload time on the skill. Like, to me, puts me into a perspective of like, you're using it as a melee character trying to go against a range team. Like, that's what his whole kit is telling me just at first glance. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a unit you're going to be rolling for? And if so, why? What kind of comps do you think that he could fit into? What are your thoughts on this unit altogether? All right, some other areas that I wanted to talk about real quick is we have a new Guardian Pass for Season 4. We got Kat being in the lineup, which I'm super sad about because I just got her weapon from the magic box. We have some sick costumes. I love the costumes. Let me blow this up real quick. Do you see this Yeti and Alef one? That is beautiful. And you get it, it's like Alef, like Frozen, guys. It's like Frozen. We have a T-Rex doll, Tinya, and then a little witch guardian, Mechanic Hakate, Mecha Karina. I feel like that kind of is just a reskin of the Guardian one. Elvira, you got the mechanic, and then Fairy Plitfist. I think that looks cool. I love Forest Golem Craig. I'm glad that they brought that back. I don't know if they brought it back or if it's new. I saw it once before and I'm really excited to see it. I want that real bad. And then they also have two more. We have Flower Fairy Ayoba for 600 and then Superstar Lupina. As what's showing here right now, it's 2,700 gems. So I would definitely recommend to at least buy these first before you summon for Alef. I know how hard it is to ask you to do that, but I definitely recommend this because you get int stat boost for your entire teams by just getting the collections. And you never know when these things are going to come back. They could never come back. It'd be once in a lifetime. You don't want to miss out on that. So get your costumes and then do your summons. Idle Eva, and then we have Alef. My tactic on an update like this, I always spam get all of the costumes so I can get my stat boost for the team that I primarily use. I do my daily paid gems to try and get them slowly over time. If I get them, then I try to get the weapon. And then at the end, if I have some free gems left over, I do that. Or if it's getting close to another update, I hold on to them, wait for the update to get all the new costumes. That's personally the best strategy in my book for a long-term game and to be able to reduce the amount of crystals you're spending for trying to get that RNG. And finally, I wanted to answer, is this unit worth pulling? That is going to depend on your team lineup. For me personally, I don't think that he's worth going all out for because I have a really strong comp right now for Earth. I have Tinya, Ari, Nari if I wanted to. We've got Ayoba, we've got Marina, we've got Ogma. But as of right now, I'm not running any form of melee teams, and that's where I see him shining at currently. And I just don't have the team built for it, nor do I want to use my resources to start building that team right now because I'm still working on getting my Bari limit broken and my Tinya limit broken. As of right now, if you are running a melee team, yes, I think he could be a worth it unit, and it could be for future proofing as a comp against range teams. I do want to say I am extremely excited about the changes they're making to the evolution for limit breaking and making a limit breaking process something that is free to play. I'm excited about where the devs are taking this game. It has been really refreshing to see a game like this, especially with games like Genshin out right now where it just seems like the devs are screwing us. Cacao, they've done an amazing job responding to consumer feedback and implementing changes to the game consistently that is enriching the gameplay. I really would like some more content other than grinding rifts over and over and over again. I appreciate the comma zone being added in. The event that they gave us with being able to have some more flexibility and being able to choose your own path of what rewards you're going after depending on where you're at in the game, that made me feel a lot better as a player, and I personally think they need to keep doing that. And I like that they're making changes and adapting the comma zone after releasing it and making it a little bit more user-friendly, more competitive, and trying to see what other people are doing with the ranking system. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to a few individuals in the community for Guardian Tales. We have Zway and Luna, part of Two Moons channel. Make sure to go check them out. They have some great content. They post very consistently about some changes to the game and updates and their thoughts on it, and I really recommend checking them out. They are a good resource. And then the second one I wanted to give a shout out to is Jesso with 9 O's, and they are the one who posted the Reddit link that I was able to find the Korean server again because I always forget about it. So I finally favorited it this time so that way I don't forget. But I appreciate you posting that stuff for the Reddit community to be able to get that, and I believe in giving credit where credit is due. I appreciate you, fam. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to see what your thoughts are on the new update coming tonight, and go ahead and subscribe to this if you're excited about this update and the direction of Guardian Tales. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.